Hey Gemini, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for November 22nd, 2022. This is for Gemini. This is for Gemini. Last shuffle. This is for Gemini. Gemini. Last shuffle here. All right, Gemini, what we have is Sacred Temple, and we have new supportive connections. Well. There are people that are meant to be on your path. There's some people in your life that are meant to be on your path for good or for not so good, right? Because no matter what, Spirit always transmutes even the worst into a lesson, at the very least, which is the most important thing of all. They take the best out of the worst and make it something that you can use. So this is like, there's people, Spirit wants to talk about people that are meant to be in your path. Now you're on the path to greatness and destiny. It may feel so heavy. And so these new supportive connections may be coming out of hiding. These may be people around you that were around you before, but then they got quiet and ghosted. Could be Virgo or Cancer you're dealing with. Doesn't have to be Cancer, Leo, Virgo, cusp. All those cusp energies. This is, man. They've been in hiding, or they've been spending a lot of time doing some deep introspection. These people. Spirit is telling you to be patient. They're coming out of, these people are coming out with wisdom. There may be some wisdom they impart upon you. But whatever it is, they may be forceful about it. Like, no, trust me. Okay. I used to do this for money, and now I would rather blah, 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 blah. This person may be this is people or a person who is very, very aggressive about what they've learned in life, and they really want to tell you about it. And whatever it is, it may be contradictory to whatever it is you're trying to do. Like, you might be like, and they're communicating it like rather quickly, rather forcefully. Like, this may be, you're on your way to do something amazing. You may be doing something generous even. You may be unloading a lot of clutter. You may be wanting to donate. There's something about this here, like you may be wanting to do something you've been waiting to do. You're patient about it. Then here comes the supportive people, and they may tell you something that's contradictory to what you're already projecting yourself to do. And it's up to you to listen, of course, but that's what this looks like. And this looks like too that they may make it harder, or they're trying to lighten the load perhaps, but they're making it more difficult in some way by being so forceful about it. Like I had a friend the other day, they were telling me that they're tired of waiting on their person, and they're expressing it to another friend. And this friend is like they think they're helping, trying to aggressively push them to date. Get on a dating website. And it's like, if they were ready for that, they would have already expressed that to you. You can't just continuously push that on a person, even though they think they're helping, because they're looking back going, well, I wish I would have did that. Well, that's your story. Everyone's story is completely different, kind of thing. And so that kind of reminds me of this. Commitment, death, and Three of Wands. And the commitment here is that you need to act. You're making a commitment to act. Okay. If that's what you feel you should do, then you need to act on it. Right. And so with this new supportive connections with Hermit and King of Wands would tell me that, they may be challenging whatever it is you were wanting to act on in the first place. But Spirit is saying that you got to be committed to act on something that you want to act on. You got to make a choice. You know what I mean? Although they may throw up some roadblocks in a sense, and they mean well, it's important for you to make a choice and commit to it, no matter what anyone says, right? Behind a mask, you have Justice and Ten of Cups. And so behind a mask here is you're just wanting to do what's right and make you happy. And more than anything else, you're thinking about happiness for yourself, satisfaction within yourself, feeling as though you're doing something. You know what I mean? You just want to feel like you're doing something. And so this here would tell me with this behind the mask energy that you intend on doing what's right no matter what, right? And so Spirit's telling you it's time to act instead of waiting on whatever it is that you feel is right for you and you feel happier with. Because these people are going to come in, they're going to be rather forceful. So I feel like this, right, Gemini? It's important for you to have your plan already in place to whatever it is, because especially if it's involving decluttering, being generous, giving, um, uh, any of that stuff. Some, especially things you've been waiting to do, right? You already need to have your plan in place, because you're going to have people that are going to be kind of naysaying. They know better because they've gone through it before. But one thing I will say is this: a lot of times, people, they mean well with that energy, and sometimes it does. It is very helpful. It's up to you to weigh out the options and see if anything actually jibes with you. Does any of it actually ring true in your spirit? Whatever it is they have to say, but have your plan already so that you're not confused, and as you're in motion, like maybe they're right. Well, you already know what you want to do. You already know how, like, what it made you feel to do it. Whereas, like, say donating certain things, how people will say, don't do that, you might need it later. But your spirit is telling you to give it, because someone needs it. It's like, trust that, right? There's something about that here. I don't know what it could pertain to many things. It could pertain to just wisdom, of the age, changing something in your life, wanting success. It could be about balancing the scales and doing the right thing. However it plays out, there's no subject, like there's no concentration of like career, love, or anything like that. This could just be just being generous and helping out other families or helping out other people. And it's something that you feel like you should do. Like, you're like, I've been wanting to do this. I've been wanting to feed the hungry. I've been wanting to do X, Y, Z. And someone's like, why are you doing that? When da, 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 and they mean well, but So like I said, Cancer, Virgo, we have fire, air, energy. Could be fire, air, cusp. I mean, fire, earth, rather. Fire, earth, cusp. We have Libra, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, Capricorn, and Taurus. Could be Cancer, Virgo cusp, Leo, Virgo cusp, Virgo, Libra cusp. There's lots of cusps. Libra, Scorpio cusp, and even um, Sagittarius, Capricorn, um, Aries, and Taurus cusps here as well. Lots of cusp energy. So there may be people that are of two minds, and that's why it's going to be like throwing you off. On one hand, they're being one way, and then another, they're just fiery about it. So there's a lot of assertiveness coming towards you. All right. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.